Oh yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it's World War II. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Nazis were the ones using those because they're like intimidated. But the Nazis were the Japanese.
It was the Nazi. They were doing that to Britain.
Mm.
Yeah, they would the way they would launch them, they would launch them purposely midday, and people expect them at night, but they could come midday, but they go out the streets. It's terrible. I wonder if I had one. I did a birth ceremony at Sacred Space, and like
That one that is just that big with that.
yeah,
I keep seeing their shit and I wanted to go and I just keep missing it.
I know he's playing with another one. Yeah, he's working with a lot of people. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know when. So, but yeah, I was blind like Egypt. At one point, that was just like it was so real. And like I saw a friend of mine like as an Egyptian. He's like, I
Oh
started,
yeah,
yes, like smiling at me, like full guard. It was weird.
and he could pass for an Egyptian just as he is.
Yeah, we talked about the people in Egyptian, so that's what I was wondering. I was like, is my mind just
Yeah, just
remembering the whole poem, like Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think I told you this, but I think like past life experiences and all that kind of mystical stuff is just your subconscious's way of telling you what you need to know at that time. And like I feel like if you invest too much into it and you build up the story, that's when your ego takes it, turns it into a quest to find answers. So like I've always seen it as like take it for what it is, for the experience it is, and don't base anything you're trying to find off of it. Just take the information from it. So use it like your subconscious can't talk to you in words. It can't say, hey man, like you have this problem with this emotion. And for you to get past it, you have to rethink the way that this experience in your past way. So it just plays out this story for you. And it plays it out in a way that is gonna mean something to you. So like I always just question life experiences and stuff. I just question them and say, well, what is the purpose of this? What is this? What is this showing me? What is this telling me? What did I feel when I was in this? That's the most important. Is if you can figure out what you felt, what you feel, like how you felt in that experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can become the observer of it, where it's not like the same thing with dreams. It's not happening to you. You're just watching it play out and you're learning a lesson from it. You know what I mean? Like your dreams, your past life experiences, you detach from them. You're no longer the person in it. You're the person watching it to learn a lesson.
Okay.
You don't always have to figure it out either, because a lot of times it will give you a message that's more subtle, kind of like almost to maybe go directly to your subconscious mind, and it's going to help you behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So don't feel too pressured. Be like, man, why did I see that purple dinosaur in the castle? There was something there that may not be for you to figure out always. Sometimes it is, but not always.
Sometimes it's just focus on
Yeah, sometimes it's just
Sometimes I just observe, observe experiences.
yeah, maybe that's what that was.
I think you can apply it for really life too. Like in your daily life, like say you're in a situation that's really stressful and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like I need all this money to do this. Like something like that. Instead of like worrying about it, just say, this is making me feel this way. And that's that.
Oh my god, your hair! I never met you.
And then, but not.
So you're okay for now, but when we start, all men are at the front. And get this front. That's the women are going to be in the back. Seeing you and honoring you. Yeah. You still got that. You're like, no.
They take it on.
Jason and slowly you first to the front, and then he's in a different.
I like it. I don't know how plus stress.
Big connection. Kind of like a neat big hug. Do you play an instrument?
Carry the
Yeah, I've had an on and off.
let it all out.
I got this.
Up you go, man.
I
That's it.
actually carried
How you doing?
for the music video.
Better do it.
Jeffy.
Good to see you again. Go to middle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We might have seen each other somewhere after that.
With for
For a minute. Very briefly. Yeah.
oh, it's Christmas.
Yay.
And I'm sorry, somebody down. It's fine, it's different.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's over from speaking.
Interested.
I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to. Yeah, yeah, no, this is.
But now we should not. So that's just one of those things.
So Jason and he told me it was. So when. These-
oh, okay.
That's also part of.
I was gonna say, that you live on the East Coast, right?
Stand out.
My mask is much
Checks out regular.
yeah, that's pretty standard.
Really? I said the next one's gonna be the fourth. So I was
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah.
My set. You went on night club for the April? Would you get it works you weren't? That's what I'm doing. First way you get a chance to see it. If you were there, it's the same set. Actually, the regular customers also for me set. So you see how the 30-minute set for me.
You said you so takes what these tea?
I wasn't, I trained in. Yeah.
She did that.
Yeah, let's take the
Nice.
Yes, and I was thinking
I mean,
at Noble.
how is,
Yeah.
here, yeah, I'll say. How do you say? Yes.
Well, we just stayed.
Oh,
Yes. So far, I didn't.
Where was that?
Who wants to do that?
That's great.
That's some of the prior experience I got around it. Yeah.
It was like I just knew it's like what? Like, this is when you fell on the couch. I was like, oh.
Yeah, in the place, it's just like a biohack. You can hit there so many different ways, like your meditation and yoga and something.
Like for a while, I just holding my breath.
Okay, yeah.
I got right hold my breath for 3 minutes,
Right.
and it did something very similar.
Yeah, I love the sensation of holding my breath.
Yeah.
Like I went through the course a little bit, and now just but 3 dives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really peaceful. Like last time we were to the pool, I played the kids for a while, and I'd sneak off to get to the deep end and onto our lap.
Yeah. I started teaching that workout. Sit at my desk and just close my eyes and hold my breath. I would just breathe normally, like until I was breathing really slow, and then just take one deep breath, or even no breath at all, and just sit there,
Yeah.
just silently. And then, like it does the same kind of thing. It like opens up, and you feel this expansion.
Like,
Yeah, and I like set a timer, and then I got up to where it was for 3 minutes, And I would continually do it, like, and then I would take one breath and do it again for 3 or 4 minutes. I was like, holy shit.
You were kind of you flirt with that, the impending, just because like breath is what you maintain consciousness, right? You need it every, 3 minutes by the longest. And without it, yeah. But yeah, you feel those sensations.
Yeah, it's real similar to when you're about to fall asleep. You're still awake.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of guys will practice during a little things that they kind of maintain an awake mind, but letting your body go to sleep. So you kind of get sleep. That's what
happened to me when I started having all those crazy experiences. I would just lay down and I would get into that, so I could hear everything going on in the room, but I'm somewhere else at the same time. And like I think like my body's so heavy I can't move it. Like it would vibrate a lot, and then it would pin me down.
Yeah.
And then like I would just then one time I stood up like out of my body, walking around the room. Then I started to see my eyes. Yeah, like I could just look around the room and see, but it was this like orange matrix of dots. Like yeah, I was like, this is crazy shit. Like I don't know how to share this with people.
Yeah.
It's like all my experience.
So put like numbers on the top of a tall shelf, and then have people go into like a lucid state, and next thing you get to read the numbers. As they actually out of their bodies, Yeah, I was super fascinated into that like about 10 years ago. Got so it's trying all these different techniques. Waking induced lucid dreaming.
What I found was like
that kind of stuff too, like when things.
I don't know if like in past lives I've done all this before, but like it felt like it was just natural. I didn't know what breathwork was, and one day I was sitting on the back porch and I started breathing. Like it felt like I was breathing in like a figure eight, like I was breathing real deep down and then bringing it up and then bringing it. And then I kept going faster and faster and faster and faster, and then like it was like my body would tell me. Same thing with sound when I started doing an overtone sound. It's just like I got so relaxed from like extreme stress. I was like, my body's like, this is what you're doing, and it just started doing it. Right. And like when I would meditate, I still don't really know how to meditate. I just lay down, and weird shit happens. I call it meditation.
Yeah,
I don't have to do it.
So easiest way to explain it is don't be actively involved.
Yeah, and just let it happen.
I mean, you can't stop thoughts. You just don't get it. And every time you don't actively get involved and you let it dissipate, that's like doing a rep, like a barbell curl.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's not stopping the thoughts. It's not participating in it. Just
So like now I've reached this point where I don't think in general, like in life. I don't think I have to turn it on to think. Like if somebody asks me questions, I have to like be like, okay, what is thing? Like I work. Like in general, I just sit around and nothing's happening.
yeah, I think they call that it's like like if you meditate enough, you actually get to a point where like it just sits here and you can meditate. You let your brain just go down.
Yeah, like my gets like like the vision gets far off, and like I can be driving and like I'll still see stuff. I'm not seeing, you know what I mean?
Up and over.
Yeah, sometimes you're so like in the zone, you're like frustrated, and then it's like
Yeah.
it's like you're actively in your mind.
Like it's just every.
Like it's an
Because my kids are always like, "Oh, it's sleeping again," but I'm just sitting in this house and hearing everything and
say, I'm resting my eyes.
and I try to teach people like
Okay.
how to do that.
Oh, it was like a little quiet, and then I heard your sounded like like really trying.
So we went, so was
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it like sinks you in your body, and then your body will guide you.
Yeah.
she got for us.
And I just started doing that. Like,
Okay, the puppy is taking off. Puppy is music for energetic support. Are you?
how I do like like filling up the fact that I am back down to my I'll take a deep breath in.
Doesn't matter. You could.
Like, I used to be the one that just take one. Switch it, GPU. Almost like. I do, it's like, oh,
So one thing I know is that it's kind of a place for us is to do like house.
They teach you a lot about
Yeah.
I feel like you used to breathe into any other. Yeah, it's like. I was seeing this. Looks like you should get that down.
These I think
Yeah. Being-
try something new, create some dissonance, create some, harmony. It's not good if it comes to that way.
Such being something.
Yeah, like you can make it so like a lie.
Yeah.
Imagine like this being it.
But I would think it, but I just still the show. Asking because I'm like.
That's a nice head. Head piece. Like, it's almost like you have used it. No, like in a Cuban cuddle camp.
Oh,
So maybe.
Where's your instruments? Get them out.
Yeah.
If you look here, like your friend, they can't with your. I know, particularly your thing, like, you're like, let's do this, let's put everything in, and then it works, so.
All men to the front. All that shine.
Right.
You have a case.
And then come up and come right well.
How do you decide when you're gonna have a ceremony or have an experience?
Well, I personally sit with it once a week for the education part of it. And then it
Yeah,
just
but then-
helps me pull myself out pretty much. Word of mouth, some people would be like.
But listen to this, and I'll tell you a series of physically bullshit.
Yeah, so usually the ones I do are really
My
shoes,
shoes,
just
my
to
work
for
boots,
people.
they got.
I can't do larger ones, but typically,
And I put them in the garage. So I don't know, they weren't like physically wet, but there was some moisture or chemical in it. And it turned into this rash all over my feet. Itch for about 3 weeks. And like I was like getting blisters and stuff, and I had to like stop and take care of my feet for like fucking 3 weeks. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then after that, I tore this. I don't know if I tore it or pulled it, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
It's a very muscle or a tendon or something up in here, and it goes into my bicep. So like for at least 2 weeks, that's like, oh, fucking arm hurts all the time. And then I was eating a pork chop, and I was like, oh, give me that one. I don't want the kids to eat that one because it's got a little bone on it. And I'm eating it, and this little shard of bone like came off of the little bone that I saw. It went down the side of my gum on my molar. It's stuck in there, like that far, like down the tooth between the gum and the tooth. And I pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, really fine." And then it's like got like infected or some shit. I don't know, but it was like I kept getting sinus pressure and like headache and stuff, and 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 I didn't put it together to that because it had already healed. So yeah, so it was just like the last 3 weeks have been constant thing after thing, and they were all piling up. My fucking arm hurts. Oh, you bitch. I was like, oh, they're bleeding. I was like, what is going on with my sinus, my head? Like, it was nuts.
Going all over through you.
From the ground up, all the way up.
I think it's also coming. I have experience where it comes in threes, and it's really the energy, right? Like the one thing, and then that attracts more, and you don't mean for it, it just happens. But For me, it always happens in threes.
And it was like 3 weeks. It was like first week was the then was the arm, then it was the gums. And now I'm finally like I'm doing better. I made a they're okay now. Their scars are scabbed like barely. Like they were all up on my ankles and here. And I had to like dry my boots out and I kept putting powder in them and I wanted to, but I didn't have another pair. So I used to keep them in the garage, and I think that was part of the problem. I was like letting whatever was in there fungus or something grow. So like, I haven't been itching. That's what I did. I had to get a bunch of that shit. I was rubbing plants all over my feet, make a something, and then come back, and I'm like, and I didn't put it together. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my feet? I was like, what is this? And then I realized it was my boots because every time I put them on, they would get really, really itchy, and I had to go to work. So it's like, gotta wear them every day.
It's worth the investment, I think.
And smart wool socks. They're
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, it's for the wicking.
Yeah, it's a merino wool, so it's antimicrobial. And when it won't get wet, it'll flush out.
What was it called?
The thinner ones are gonna be ideal for this weather. I used to sell it, so
Okay.
that's why I know everything about
I'm gonna look them up on Amazon.
Yeah.
Remember you saying that, but I was in the throes of everything then, and I was just like,
Do you have a
Okay.
steel toe boot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then get the more higher length, so that way it covers up your ankle too, but because they're thin, it's not gonna get hot. You think that way, but that's because it's either a cotton or a synthetic fiber, but this is all natural. And the thing is I know they're $16 to $20 a pair. I swear to you, if you wash them, let them air dry, they will last 10 years.
oh, yeah.
I could show you mine that I still have.
If they're antimicrobial, they probably won't get too stinky then.
I even have skiing ones, and I'm like never gonna use them because I have them for skiing.
If they work, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got wool socks when I went to South America in the jungle, and I never had wool socks before either. If they got wet, we step in puddles or whatever. As long as you're gonna sit somewhere where you're dry, your body heat dries them out over the
Oh,
course
really?
of like 30 minutes. Yeah.
I even have shirts of them
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down about that.
because you can have one and you don't have to wash it. It doesn't stick. You literally just air dry.
I got these bamboo shirts and bamboo boxers, and since I got those, it's been amazing. Like I don't want to wear anything else.
Yeah.
I bought like 8 or 10 of the shirts, and I'm like, that's all I'm wearing is these shirts.
Is it one of those online ones you see ads for, or
Bamboo Cool, I think it is.
bamboo cool?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the feet issues, that's the thing because a lot of people will buy dry fit, but it's actually a blend, and that won't help. And sometimes, depending on the person's skin, even bamboo won't help. So
I think part of the problem is I work at a water plant, and we deal with like nasty water. So I think whatever that water that got on my boots put something in my boots. Cause like, you know what I mean? Like some kind of bacteria or something that was like hard to kill. It was really fucking hard to kill. Cause it took a long time. And I was spraying the antifungal powder in there. I was filling them with foot powder. I was drying them with a hair dryer. I was trying everything I could do to like kill this stuff. And like I kept showing my wife, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "There's one here, there's one here, there's one here," and then they would heal up, and then they would pop open and itch again. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, but they're finally all gone. Here's a couple marks.
reminds me of ayahuasca when I had my encounter with fire ants.
No.
I had blessed the fire, but without permission, I was putting the wood into the fire, and they were all over my hands. They ate me up, and yeah.
Those things.
First,
That's what I
the
thought.
pain, the pain didn't come at first, and then all of a sudden they're like, and I'm like, oh my god! And then I'm like, I'm just gonna let this pass.
You were taking ayahuasca at the time?
And then at dusk, I took ayahuasca. Oh yeah, Mother Nature's really mean with me. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I accept.
First one was fire ant bites at first.
Were you like deep in the forest when it happened, or was that prior to?
No, this was in Westlake Chapel.
Oh, okay. I mean, no, not the
Oh, you
force,
could
like
do
were you,
force, most likely.
like medicine was one strong?
Didn't even start the medicine, but
Oh,
it's starting medicine.
Is that a nuke? Yeah. I set up like a weird guitar.
Okay.
Full guitar.
I guess you got the 6 strings.
Ah, okay.
You're just go 5 steps down. And
I have a
Just
floor slate parlor too.
exactly.
What's the sound like? Give it a little.
It really is.
Yeah.
And cold.
It's very soothing sound.
I love this. And it's only like 120 something. It was like one of the best purchases I've made. For like traveling and like.
Yeah, you can just carry it.
Exactly. Not to carry the whole like massive guitar.
You play a lot of guitars, and like,
Yeah.
is that your instrument?
Because you just you see one that I can bring around without having to worry about broken.
Yeah, that's like I got some flutes that are plastic. I like for that reason.
Yeah,
You can just
to move it around.
wood ones you get them wet and it's a problem. What time is it?
Get close.
Where's everybody? I think some people went up front there, man.
Happening. Last second. Mhm.
Oh, and then I had that fucking credit bullshit for a while.
Yeah, said you had issues with.
Yeah, so somebody opened a card in my name and was buying a bunch of shit off Petco, but it's not showing up on my credit report, so I can't do anything about it yet. They're like, yeah, the card's in your name. Here's the last 4 numbers. And then I called the credit bureaus, and they're like, we can't do anything if you don't know the card, right? If it's not showing up on your credit report. And I'm like, well, then how are people buying stuff with a card that they said had my name on it in my Petco account, and they don't have the information to tell me who, like what bank it's with. They're like, we can't tell you that. We don't know. And I'm like, well, who the fuck knows something?
Petco must know.
They said they didn't know. They're like, we only know the last 4 numbers and that it's your name on the card. And I'm like, so I dealt with that for like 2-3 days. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I said, whatever.
You let it go.
Yeah. And it's still, I showed up on my credit report.
Freeze your credit.
That's what I did. I froze it.
Yeah, there you go.
So maybe that stopped at the time because it was like within 2 days of them buying stuff. And I thought it was like, I'm like, oh, that's just scam, whatever. And then I'm like, when I looked at the next email, there was another one the next day, and it was going to Georgia. And I'm like, wait a second, this is my actual Petco account. Like, I went into the app and I'm like, somebody is buying shit in my Petco account and shipping it to Georgia at different addresses. Weird. So then I started like looking into it and trying to figure out like what they're buying. They're buying like rabbit cages and cat litter and stuff. And I'm like,
It's the weirdest thing.
they're sending it to 2 different addresses in like the same general area. Yeah, and they're like, oh, just close your thing and
Peter.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
This is amazing.
There he is.
Wow.
How you been, man?
Good, good.
Been a minute. Look who else came in with you. The other gentleman.
Yes, Aries is here. Here. I think that means Adam or Brooke is here.
Adam is here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What kind of chips you got here?
I have some good healthy chips.
Yeah.
Oh, did we get you obsessed with those two?
What? No. No, I just look for chips like these, mostly like avocado. Only avocado.
You're absolutely. Is it? Yes, I think we have told us about to buy like 5 bags.
You had your hand up for one. I was rubbing it.
You know, is this taken?
Oh, let me like.
I find it around
5 years over that way.
Yeah, all men in the set. You're good. Kind of like the line where the women will be and the men will be. The line.
Get any cozier.
Yeah, it's in fact.
Isn't it better than my house?
Yeah, for real.
What's the next?
I'm only
Well, if you're ever in a neighborhood, I practically live here, this one, like,
I know you're busy, but traveler.
like, everything.
Nice.
Sound bath here, the everything's fair. We love it here.
Oh my
Things are totally free.
free music.
Yeah.
And like the one that I have tells me that I don't belong. It's like that part of the play was happening there where oh my voice fits in here. Oh my voice fits in. Oh, like
I didn't even think
He, like,
that she would.
yeah. And she fits. Right.
We could ask Adam, to kind of like,
People not and maybe not. And I'm like, what?
she might be like all over the board.
But more time intentionally connecting to the word. And I stop and join them.
Hello. How y'all doing? Good. I made it.
See ya.
What's
For me and Jason and Adam.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we didn't meet. How you doing, man? Good. Good. Well,
Today, all the men are gonna like hold it down in front.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
you guys are holding.
Take that activities?
No, you can leave.
Thank you for the soccer. Appreciate that.
Feel it's a line, please.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I had great days. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I invite Andreas back and still talk about PM. That's really pretty nice. But I haven't done like a legit sound bath. It's like I wanted with
So you, he's,
Becky?
yeah. Were you there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was your name?
Stephanie. There's Stephanie.
You should have guessed.
The berries. Very too. So don't take that kind of news. She should give us a very good news.
Three or four?
There's three steps.
Oh, three. Yeah.
Work on every morning also. Oh, so many heart. This one is for this guys. See, look what I got. This is small meetings.
This in Cora?
Oh.
Oh.
I think I did. That's chatty.
that's cheap. I have a friend. I don't know where she's going manager at Uber. Yeah, exactly what anything, I don't know, a small, you know, but yeah, that's a beautiful was that but this is the new all time traveling up. She loves it or she will please that. Feels like the sense of it, but you gotta find out. There's not a lot, and that you do that on her Instagram. Maybe it's something that might be played like this.
What would you say? Your senior outside?
Gonna be stuck.
This looks like.
Yeah.
That's some hours of this.
Any instruments that you are open to sharing? Let's put them in the middle. If there's something you want to work with initially, like hold on to it, but yeah. Anything like see.
Yeah, that's a little.
I'm by the way, how?
Jason, nice to meet you, Jason.
You ain't about that little jump there.
Have you been here before?
Where do
You looking for a bar or something? It's funny.
Yeah. They usually sometimes that one's just don't get them that are like.
Yeah, can I have you light this heater? Cause this always gonna burns out.
Material.
I just need to be mentioned and bring it.
How are you been? It's been a while. I say I'm the you're to me, so I feel like it's like a lot of Please. I'm not there yet, so oh no, yeah. Which thing are we talking about? Right, yeah. I moved out. I don't know if I can tell you about that. But this is the space that I moved out because I don't really know what all was. I was like to draft the
My phone updated.
Hello, come on in.
What I noticed astrologically is there's a.
Wasn't expecting to like it, but yeah, so like, what's this? Someone's going on, like, okay, I again, just like, it's like, it's really like,
Astrologically.
it's been awesome, yeah, it's, I love it, I love moving back out and too much. Every mom, it's just like everywhere, it's perfect.
Four sides.
Thank you. Everything's perfect. Everything was awesome. What about you, man? Oh, it's good. I love the hairdo. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. Yeah, it's what you know. If I want to, yeah. How much did you look at that? You know, minus yeah. I remember probably yeah, that's nice. We have access to no, I love that about that.
Somebody mentioned this. Down the cheers dollar. It was like. First round, it's the most session or some shit. Yeah. Isn't it? There's like they oppose each other, so two items oppose each other. They say it makes like a some things to discuss. So five was
I mean, start buying certainly stuff.
You draw the line.
Of the mind.
It's like you can't bring logical like it's only within that. Some of the things that we often birthdays must be
Yeah. Stuff that's happening. The throne higher underneath us, and we're like, okay, we get
basically I can't remember so
whole year
like that. It's like planets are two are in opposition.
Yeah. We're all here trying to use just one of them. Yeah. We just did a seed roll like Sunday.
Problems, you know, this is the door open.
That's awesome.
And then, yeah. It's a good-
Interesting stuff. Yeah. So this is just for us to go. It's kind of like it's so it's like no, I feel like juice. It's not like
product.
separate. Yeah, it's an incredible running level.
So, it's, nice when it's from.
Well, no, I got the password.
Some choices. We'll be celebrating.
I say.
Number.
They can't.
So would you just go out there and put this one? Yeah.
It's awesome. It is celebration. Yeah. I mean, I actually, see, I went to that party this first time. That's how I know that's what he's doing. It's clothing optional piece. That's how. You know, then he was like, that makes sense. Right, yeah. I know how I got celebrating or I left that for a long time and it sounds very sad. Sure, but do you want just like yeah, this year. Sacred City kind of people. That's why I wanted these lighting. I think I was I'm showing different people, so I know like realize this is been dying. It's just the fact things. Yes, yes. Simple like this. Very bad. Yeah. It's that is kind of it's not too much. There are so many communities that are closely tied. The brain. Yeah. I just thought it's like, yeah, everyone I feel like they kind of already know this kind of big things to make. Yeah, we inspire each other, we vibe each other, we for the inspiration of each other. That's what I thought. You're black, you love it, I go back, you're the same thing, the same.
But then I'm off late for it, 2017, and then 2017 I graduated from college and I.
There's one a remote out in the table out there.
There's so many remotes.
That's the one you're looking for. Story, right?
Oh.
Oh, that just TV remote.
Yeah, it's a secret.
I got my periods, and
It's just right. Yeah, that cord might split the tendons that they make into a rope.
Hey everybody. Hey, it's about 369 Are you ready to make some sound with us?
Yes.
Yeah. Before we begin, I'm gonna make some announcements of other upcoming related events that you might be interested in if you're the type of person that comes to the 369 Sound Circle. Tomorrow, Fedra will be hosting tea and tarot.
Right here.
If you want to come, need advisement, this is the place to be. What time will you be here?
Normally 7:30 to 11, increments of 15 minutes per person.
On Saturday, my partner Shell and I are going to be facilitating a sound bath. And that is going to be at this part in Palm Harbor. It's for the Tampa Bay Psychedelic Group. They're having their 7-year barbecue potluck. So there's going to be breath work there, psychedelic art integration, our sound bath is at 3, and a harmonic energy experience. So a lot of good people and interesting stuff there.
Yeah, tell them about this place. Well, I'm actually familiar with. I can't remember his name. I think it was. I know Rose. Yeah, it was Rose, and then the other guy's name.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Also known as Bubble.
That's it. Yeah, I don't think they've seen this space since it's been like finished. So it could be a really cool place to host those meetings. That they
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll spread the word and we just keep getting all the communities intertwined. Sunday, more tarot with Fedra. If you want to learn from the master, there's going to be tarot class, intermediate level at Rockma Love and Harmony in Brandon, down here off Brandon on Moon Avenue, from like 11 to 1ish, right?
Moon Avenue. Where?
It's at the Women's Center.
Oh, okay. Is that in that plaza? That's kind of like where they do the ID.
No, it's like up where if you go down Moon, it'll be on your right. It's across from it looks like a church or some kind of big building, but it looks like an old schoolhouse from like the early 1900s.
That's really cool.
Got a little steeple, like a little arch roof and stuff.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I go to the ID
Got a red
place
door.
over there. Like they're on the
yeah.
They're doing all sorts of wonderful things there. Also, on Sunday, after tarot class, here, book club,
Yes.
Boundaries and Brews.
Yes. We'll be here having some tea and coffee and discussing boundaries and going over a book that we're on chapters 3 and 4, Stephanie, right?
Yes,
That's
we're all
Yes.
there together.
It'll be between 2 and 4. But if you want to catch up or if you feel the need to come and discuss boundaries and where you're at in your life, we'll be here. Open space.
And then, also at the Bay,
Yes, definitely awesome.
on the 29th,
26.
26th, which is a Friday, will be the Women's Circle, 8 to 10. And if you forget those things, or you want more information, ask one of us. Or the events that are here at the Bay are on the website,
Yep, third space lounge.
lounge.com. And with that, let us commence with the Sound Circle. I'm Jason. I know some of you, meeting some of you for the first time, so welcome.
Thank you.
I am Pete. I think I know everybody here, yeah. So I'm glad everybody could come. We've been doing this for about a year now. We kind of all gathered. Me and Frederick got together, decided we needed some place to outlet with sound, and it's just been growing ever since.
I'm Mark.
I met some of the guys at our friends on Becky's house, and they told me about this amazing sound experience. So here I am.
I'm one of the Stephanies. Yeah, I've been a part of this for a couple months after they got started. They came into my field and asked me to come along for the ride for the 369 circle, and it's really helped me expand my voice and in leadership and putting myself out on the live YouTube videos and things like that. So it's really helped me expand into those realms of things. So you're in a great place for expansion, and I encourage each and every one of you guys to pick up instruments, even if you're not familiar with. It's within inside you already. We already have this with our inner child. So just bring that out, whatever noises, however you want to sing, whatever instruments you want to pick up. I highly encourage you guys to just tap in. This is a safe place without judgment for people to come in to do those things and experiment and explore. We're here to expand you. We're not here to judge anybody for anything that you guys, the sounds that you make. We want the weirder the better, right, Fedra?
Yeah.
Sounds, animal sounds, whatever you guys want to bring out in yourselves and out of that outlet, be able to be creative and do those things. And I'm honored to be here with all the men and honor you guys for Father's Day. And as I've always said, I honor you guys for doing the work for the collective of the men. Like, this is deep dive work. This is not for the faint of heart. So I honor each and every one of you for doing that. It's a blessing and a healing for me because my ex-husband do the work. So to see it come through you guys means a whole hell of a lot to me. So thank you all very much. Hello everyone. My name is Ida Lee. Recognize some of you. Hi Ida. It's great to be here. Both Stephanie spoke about these for a while, and I'm so happy that the timing was right for me to be here. So thank you for listening. Hi, my name is Sophia with the PH. Hi, Sophia with the PH. Not yet, but with the support of this group, maybe. I've been in the 369 group before for Stephanie's birthday. It's nice seeing everybody again. I'm here today with the intentions of holding space for the love of my life, Joshua. So if you keep him in your hearts here today, he really needs some male energy, male divine energy, guiding him through life and such. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Everyone, my name's Gabe.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple sound circles before.
Maybe.
I was certainly invited by Fedra, and you can smell some meeting when I haven't yet, and I see with me the yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm JP.
Hey JP!
First down circle. We came to check it out for the other good things. I'm excited. Well, again, to out a few.
Yeah, community. Confident to come back.
My name is Joe. This is my second sound circle.
Hi, Joe.
Hello. Yeah, I'm just here basking in the love and celebration that you guys bring here. It's great, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
So yeah, I've been doing this thing for about a year. What? Yeah, it's just an opportunity to play, explore, expand, receive, allow, like all the things. So over the last year, there's been different times when I needed to receive more, or I needed to be in my like guiding energy more and all this stuff. So it's cool to be able to be all the different things, be all the different layers of myself, allow all of it out and to be received and seen. And yeah, so it's beautiful. I'm glad you guys are all here. Yay! What? I love so many of you. Oh my god. We love to do. Love you too. My friend Victor, yes.
My name's Victor.
What's up, Victor?
Stefan invited me today, so I'm just happy to be here and make some noise.
Yes.
With you guys, so thank you for having me.
Hello, everyone. I'm Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Thank you, Pedro, for inviting me. I'm here finally. And I'm happy to be here and come as extension of Sacred Space community and happy to see so many familiar faces.
Yay. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name's Jason.
Hi, Jessica.
My second time here. Third.
Whatever you want.
I'm all.
Romance is time.
Hello, everyone. I'm Heath.
Hi, Heath.
It's good. Since the been here, but I was coming very regularly for a hot minute.
Yeah, you're regular for like 5 months.
Yeah. Experienced a lot of really positive outcomes from just being able to make noise and using my voice and playing music. So glad to be back and excited about it tonight.
Yay. 3 Jasons, 2 Keiths, 2 Stephanies. All right. Let's keep it going.
I'm Juan. I'm the creator of this space and the bay out front. Had the store. I started with the bay out front, and I've had that store for about 13 years now. But this space, my partner Brooke and I, we dreamed and envisioned of having a space where we could hold and have groups of just of healers come into a space and be able to share their gifts. So it's really honestly awesome. This is my first time at the 369 event. It's really cool being able to see how many people have been coming out, seeing what Fedra and Heath have been able to bring to the space and all the amazing people that have gathered, and like this is what it's all about. So like I'm very excited to be here today, and thank you everybody for being here as well. Like this is awesome.
Thank you. This was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. I can talk to you a little bit about it. I want to know about these. Need some of these from
Amazon.
Yeah, I took a picture of like the thing, but I couldn't find them. Couldn't find your team. The Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. They're like $90 a piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the other Jason. I came here. Or Jay. I've been here since the beginning in the circle, and on and off, but pretty much a regular all the time. And yeah, I love this. Every time we get together, it's always a blessing and honor, and feel a lot of healing and peace within. So that's usually what I come for, is healing and peace and kind of community. So yeah, it's a great space. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
See you back again.
Yeah, for me, it's been really wonderful to find folks that are into doing this and to find a community to like play and improvise and make sounds with, because, you know, this particular night, because of the time Father's Day, we're kind of digging into the masculine energies, masculine. And for me growing up as a sensitive boy, like sports wasn't gonna be the path for me, you know, being but music was always the place that I found brotherhood and where I found kind of male connection. So, you know, my friends, when I finally got a group of friends who were guys, it was making sounds, or like being in a punk band, because you had this sort of competitive energy that was positive and collaboration. And so for me, it's always been sound music that I don't know if anyone else wants to kind of share
Yeah, I've got
that now, or if you want to get into music. Or
I wanted to add something. So since this is, centered around men, I wanted to put a thought out there that I feel the role of a man is not to act and do, it is to persevere. Um, we carry what other people can't carry, whether it's other men, other women, children. That's kind of like our identity, but at the same time, we don't want to not release any of that. So this space becomes a place where you can put things down, show who you are, and pick everything back up and get things done, moving forward after. For me, like my dad, he was quiet, until he needed to say something. And like I've always seen that as a strength, that ability to persevere, hold it together when you have to, but you know, when you have the time. And I think that's something the older generations didn't really get the liberty of, is to have that time to be able to address your emotions, you know, move forward in a constructive way. So I realized that was something that I needed in my life because I was carrying everything from childhood, until my mid 30s when I decided to drop it all. And that wasn't a very healthy process either. So I think having a good outlet where you can connect with other people, and a place where men feel comfortable, almost like a family, where you can share experiences, where you can share your emotions, but not to solve a problem, just so you can persevere.
Thank you. Can I share something? So I rushed to get here, and I forgot to get a candle. Did anybody bring an extra candle? Because I want to light one to my son.
The candles will be right before intermission. They will give the cue. I have provided 5 of them. So if anyone has lost a relative, that wishes to honor them, you'll just at that time. Yes, of course, it's
Okay.
for you. Of course.
Thank you, because I forgot I was going to bring one, and I was like,
No, I had asked, but I still wanted to secure it for those that are new, but you would just present it on the altar when you're ready.
Vedra, if anything, is always prepared.
yes, right.
Well, I will honor that from my father and my stepfather. If I could just add that, my stepfather is from Mexico City, very strict, very loud, drinks a lot, smokes a lot, has a great time. My father that did not raise me, but assisted in raising me in a way, is the complete opposite. Very free forming with music, very creative, very outspoken, travels the world. And both of them had taught me that to, like you said, persevere, to honor that. So I know both of them in their own way always supported me with music. Um, and I wish to bring that out today and honor them, but also honor all the men here, because I really co-signed with Stephanie Kay that the inner work is very complicated, no matter the gender. But the fact that you have deepened this connection with your soul to do this for yourself and the soul level with God, with universe, and for your family, that is the higher calling. That is why we're all here collectively. That is pure love. So I thank you all for that.
We're going to share stories of.
Yes, please.
So yeah, I just wanted to share that my first wife left, just kind of decided one day to leave and left me with my son, and so I had to raise him since he was 4 years old, and it was a struggle, but we had a lot of great times and a lot of awesome times, a lot of hard times. But he passed 12 years ago, and on the day that he passed, or the day that I found out that he had passed, I was planting a sequoia tree in my backyard in Washington State, and so and I got the sequoia tree as a birthday present, but I had to wait from July to November to plant it because they had to dig it out, let the roots kind of settle in. they fed it and everything like that. And the day it was planted, that was the day that I got the call, right? The call that no parent wants to hear ever, right? Just floors you, knocks you to your ground, knocks you to your knees. But then fast forward 10 years later, the tree, which was a rather large tree, 16 to 20 foot tree when I bought it, now it's about 80 feet. They grow like crazy. I'm watching this kid. That's the only other place in the world, like that's parts of South America, the northern coast of California and Washington. They grow. They have the perfect environment for them. But almost 10 years to the day of his passing, a bobcat came and kind of rubbed against the tree, and then went up the tree trunk up to the top of the tree. Just climbed up there, and luckily I had my phone on me and my camera, and I videoed the whole thing. And I'm like, "Hey, Justin, how you doing?" You know, the cat looked at me and kind of came back around a little bit, and then looked again, and then came down and then looked at me one last time and then ran away. So that was, you know, the spirit world showing me that, you know, he was still there watching over me, still there. So that was cool. So that's a really cool story. And coming up on Father's Day, you know, it's hard every Father's Day. It's hard every. Fortunately, he passed Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving has a, you know, a heart, you know, like hurts me when that happens. But you know, so thank you for the candle for eating this, because I forgot not when I'm to get that. So appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. And luckily, I got a video of the whole thing too. Like, I don't believe it.
Anyone else wishes to share? Well, I'll say something quickly. I have one daughter and 3 sons. I had the blessing of being raised by my maternal grandfather, who was really my father figure. I never met my biological father, but none information whatsoever. That's something my mother decided to take her to. And being raised by my grandfather and understanding what the qualities of every role a good man portrays in society, family, every endeavor was such a huge impact in my life. As a mother of 2 sons, grandmother to 3 grandsons, and now watching one of my sons recently had a baby girl, first girl in the family, and seeing them developing, growing, expanding, and just fully all these values and qualities as a mother is just amazing. And I am beyond grateful. So for the man, not only in my lineage, but those that made such a huge positive impact in my life, for the ones who hurt me and taught me the lesson so that I could learn what truly matters, how to set healthy boundaries, how to protect myself, and how to empower other women to do the same. For the ones who inspire me from beyond the veil and those who are still in this earthly dimension, to all of you people, I just want to say thanks and hope that my energy can help elevate this sense of brotherhood and sisterhood in honoring the divine wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you.
If anybody else wants to add anything, feel free. If not, I'm going to lead us with deep breaths, and then we're going to tone. It's gonna be this full to kind of give you something to aim for. But any sound you make, natural sound. When you're toning, the important thing is to fill your lungs all the way up, let out slow tone that feels comfortable for you. And this will help us get into our bodies, our sound process. So just count to 3 and we'll take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3.
You so happy. You're like, wow, I really did this. Like, I really feel right now.
Lots of that.
Love that sound. Percussion, it's neat. It's like a singing bowl, but. Makes it really cool.
I like to put them on my wrist when I play bowl, and they just sometimes they'll tap a little bit as you're.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, while you're drumming, you do that. And sometimes they'll hit.
That's cool.
All right, so we're approaching intermission. I believe this is the time for the candles. Let's do it. Who wants to remember somebody on
You stepped out for a second.
Bathroom and then
It's just for people.
after? We can do it after.
be present for it. That's up to everyone here.
I'd say
Yeah, we'll wait.
only one.
Anybody who's.
Okay, I'm gonna peek.
Is there anyone else that would like to light a candle? Or
Is it for?
Yeah, I would like to let you know. This one.
not necessarily, you can light it for those that need it. And then you just place it on the altar and we'll keep it lit until it goes dark.
No idea where my. I was about 6 wet for all my stuff. Looking for them, but I couldn't find them.
We're on this.
Yeah, I had the.
That was fun.
Great.
Great one.
I had 2 cents of,
There's another bag over there, maybe.
that doesn't look, yeah.
This one. Oh, this is for your dad. It's not. It's time for the drum.
I like that.
I do have one.
Myself.
Yep, looks like they're in here.
Okay, that kind of.
I like this one. You got me hold on.
Bring it on.
Birthday soon.
We're gonna do the candles, but I think we're gonna wait for everybody to get back.
Before you leave,
I'm not leaving.
I know, but before you always want to little.
Okay.
Think of free country.
Okay, yes. Absolutely.
Good night, everybody. Good, how are you lately?
Go ahead.
How'd you like it, Juan? How'd you like it?
Oh, it was fun. That's almost that drunk.
It was fun, right? You gonna use the bathroom?
This one alone.
Having fun, so I'm glad. It's looking fun.
Yeah, I get to learn lately.
You have to actually follow you to see the live? No?
You don't want to.
No, I'm thinking about this like randomly on my phone. I'm like, oh my god, subscribe. Pretty sure I already followed you.
Well, I am trying to get to 500, so that would help me.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I didn't want to like when it gets to the intimate.
Yeah, I think we'll get these to play for. Hopefully, that's the goal. Like, we didn't have time to do that on the share, but what I noticed is that like people start to come to the 369 sound circle more and more. They start to collect instruments. Just naturally, they start being pulled to like different things. Like CK went to the harp, and Stephanie G went to the drum. I got a whole bunch of shakers. I want like XML. What
I haven't seen those since I was a kid. I used to play with those so much.
And now with the chimes, I'm getting more chimes as it gets into that higher register. I like those higher tones.
If I get a store,
Are you gonna be here? That's what I'm doing to right here.
oh, okay, then I'll just come tomorrow.
Yeah, it's usually 25 for 50 minutes, and I do full reading. Yeah.
Mind if I turn corpus with you? I can like nails. I think you like Gillette's on you.
I would maybe think of photos. I need photos done, but I don't do nails. Did you do photos for something?
Oh, photos. Oh, you want photos taken?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need photos for here, for the event. We need photos for Aaron. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Adam is definitely wanting to market more of his events. So
Okay, I can do that.
I'm happy to share that in there.
Bet.
You're open to that.
I'm down. I'm down. Okay, bet. Perfect.
Yeah, we need definitely more.
Thank you. That's really cool.
It's so handy. Pretty good investment. I don't know, something working like what's something it plays like a full guitar, you know.
I mean, and squeeze the food.
Yeah, you get used to it though. It took me like a couple of weeks to get used to it, but once I got it, it's actually almost like easier to play this than play guitar now. Because I can do like funky like
You can reach farther, right?
you can do the fun chords and
It's a lot more creative than it was last time, which is
this thing. Like, it's almost like it's what I play the most nowadays.
Do you play classical, like flamenco and
Yeah, stuff. I play like Spanish stuff. So like that's probably my main. That's why I go nine instruments.
alright. Like that movie.
I prefer this is for me.
I was trying to think of like a little.
I figured the one.
I don't play as much anymore because I got arthritis, carpal tunnel. It hurts too much. So I don't play it. I have to just adapt and play different style.
Used to see really punk stuff. Like
Oh yeah.
that's fun stuff.
I like just weird. AC, psychedelic.
I don't know what kids done. They like to play the fun. Yeah, you can play them on the just something. For whatever reason. It just I don't know. I feel like I tried it. When I was like want to play something, that's just mindless trees.
Yeah, I agree.
Bluesy stuff. I have some blues stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
I was invited to. I'm scared of that. A lot of
I'm leaving.
smear samples.
No way, I lived there for 3 years.
Well, the unique thing they did is they have a sound cooler outside of their ceremony. And the sound healing session went 2 hours, 4 minutes, and that went for about an hour and a half. And then after that, it was it was amazing, and there was a lot of first timers, and a lot of times first timers have an intense experience, but because the way this one was designed, they're debated for a simple environment, so it was very
Really well. It's cool. I got to sing and play my djembe.
Sing here.
My flute at that time. I played my flute now. I'm still a beginner. I know one song. The rest of the time I just like to throw it out. I didn't bring my flute. Yeah.
And you can use my djembe if you need it.
Yeah, that's the one. I keep that one in the truck, so I always have a drum within arm's reach. It's a good little travel thing. I've got a nice big one. The beautiful sound.
Yeah, really cool. I've got now. Those are my favorite berries.
Butter. Oh, you doing berries?
Yeah.
Almost like a peanut butter sandwich in a way.
Steph, that's what you do?
That's what I do.
Oh,
Instead, because I try to,
know about it.
I try to get away from unhealthy snacks because I have to spot. So I found eating those. That way, the calorie count. And then I'll have blackberries, berries, raspberries.
Get these sometimes. Yeah, I went to shop all these. It does well with my ADHD. I don't need 8 different choices of mustard. I just need a mustard, so I don't have to make a list. I just go through there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like holding something.
Over there, I can't. Get a couple of these.
I have some. Water. Oh, I never got it. That's so sweet. Your storytelling was perfect. I could see everything you were saying. I remember when you talked about the galactic stuff. I was like, "Man, that's just that."
Okay.
It's lovely, but you don't have to explain it. Yes.
It was like a year ago, maybe.
Peanut butter.
I'll give it.
That's why I did to Yeah, I like the pick.
Okay. How was your experience with the medicine?
The didge and the drum sound great.
Really? I noticed that too. It's like, ooh.
It's like they're. They're like bad plan though, because I know that they're something so we're kind of all over it.
Yeah.
So,
So from some.
Yeah, my first time we were heard a Soul Quest. Give it yeah.
No, but or if you want me to send it to you on WhatsApp or WhatsApp. It's only on Facebook, so
3 days there. It's retreats, the black sand and
yeah, maybe we're really good. I think
these courses of frogs.
that's the name of something.
But I definitely plan to afford them. Yeah, but they're great, right? And sometimes how they really I had a little bit of a accident with a chainsaw. I got sold some something wasn't too bad.
Oh,
Could have been worse.
5, 8, 7, 7. These another 5.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you good, man. I can walk and everything. It's not doesn't hurt, right? It just needed to be the tip of the chainsaw. I mean, I don't love doing those bush. One piece.
It's like a little rag. Then make
Flip flop sound effects like on. True that thing I don't say guys. And but you know, once that thing even is neck, which carry your skin. Yeah.
Yes, we don't have.
And they have wings.
You don't have.
You know.
Yep.
Oh, yes, that's already done.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe it's on something. To, yeah.
Yeah, like throw anything in it.
Week after, and then last day, it's 26. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, so when you're something else, totally relevant. Those things. Yeah. Don't like to make sentences because I kind of slow. Yeah. I find that I start to kind of myself in so when you think like after I left, I'm like, there's some because there's still more runs going on. I was like, oh, if I and then there was like there's some more music here, but I'd like to be I have a plan to see people on the way down. Yeah, beaches, so look out!
Yeah, it's pretty. We did the launch in San Francisco. They were kind of keeping hush hush a little bit there. Out comes Santana. Do they do DMs? Yeah, the private concert. 500 feet. I'm seeing it right there. Right there. If they would have been this big, not everybody's class. I was like, they didn't want to start take maps and it's been good stars, you know, yeah.
Yeah, that was really hard.
It seems like working hard. Look at it.
Yes, yeah, it's back. It's a communication drawback. So my people later in teams, you have the topic A, really bring it. Facilitates communication. It's like whatever you.
Yes. Yeah. It's like there's a good for stuff. It's good.
It is. Yeah, but they set it up for like a retreat, so it's like a giveaway. You know, so, but yeah, it's the same. I can't see. Like, she's been doing now. Wow, she actually. No one's providing voucher that use it as service. And it's now it's not get more. The next one space. So everything that is fire. There's no say that's so all our food I just participate. So we didn't feel that.
It's just so much fun. So much just like
I talked to the next.
it's like I was already in this like spamming the new days.
Like, oh, yeah.
It's like air, so not air. Cannabis. And then each time because I play this case where I yeah, yeah, it actually kind of happened without the label, but it was like no, it went right. Taking this one off. It's just I like what's the one spend the time away and she like
First day. Did you tell he was like that on his idea he was in the basement? Yeah, it's a side. Yeah.
Like after every time. The was like, I'm writing for these. I was making party this spring tonight and meet Saturday. Just sense it up. Went out so so really long to bed. Okay. It's people in advance. And now he's like, oh God, you guys are here. And it's so just like this. I think people have like get combined with like stuff. Oh, do okay, so I 52 hours last night. 4,000. And my it's just so like I think coming back. So once I come back to travel, it's out. What's the next day? Trying to following, but it's just like kind of stuff like that, like a whole bunch of things. That's a lot of
My dad just got
it's just like, yeah, just. Okay, no, it's like, we all the things. I do.
Yeah, that's what I can say. As you think, but I'm not even. Not like straight up sure. I'm grateful to this most I appreciate letting us see. How it evolves because a lot of been less stretch.
Things I'm feeling like
There's like 7 churches. So everything was going to fly back now. Really fun guy.
Yeah. I
think you want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to. Once you pass it over, then you're
Right. So.
It's the same house. Like I
Some stuff that I know.
but like something on the shoe store. My body, like I don't know, that's not gonna let it happen.
And there was like, okay, so it's like a big. Skills and tools and things to help. I don't see everything up there. Mesmerizing, like a snake, you know, so we'll do this whole thing for that.
It's pretty cool, right?
Oh.
My favorite.
We are.
Come to my bed here. Welcome back to the spaceship. Yeah. How was that first round for everyone? Amazing. Anything to share from round one?
Just deeply present.
That wasn't.
So fun. We were all doing the concussion, it was like we were kind of like in a marathon, we were all running together. You know? And it was for her, it was tense, you know, but it subsided eventually. But there was kind of this moment where we kind of all acknowledged, like, yeah, we keep going this strong, and it's just gonna get louder and louder, it's gonna get tense. We need to drop, we need to surrender. And it's like,
I felt like I was having conversations. You know, like at one point I vibed with Victor, at one point I vibed with Sophia. You know, I was vibing in the bedroom with her. It's really fun.
Yeah, I like when we built it up to where it was like, then we got vocal at the same time, because then I just felt like, and then hearing everyone else, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, and then it built and built, and it's like, oh yeah, I need this too,
When you lock it in, connect. So, in the return back, I don't know if folks have had a chance to check out the altar space. Yeah, it's really beautiful. If anybody has in your life that honor anybody that's passed or here be with us. Please, we have some care for them so that they can share in all this good vibe too. Yeah, it was definitely.
And the invitation to not just if they pass, but if there's someone that needs healing or needs help. So
Jason.
how many Jasons here? Is there Jasons?
He pushed back.
Yeah.
I pushed back for it.
Might have, cause I
Oh, he did some hazard.
yeah, through this whatever past say their name. But they're not forgotten.
This is for Justin. My dad too.
What's your dad?
Or was your dad?
Found.
Found?
Found, yeah.
Found?
Found, yeah. Like noun with a V. Found. Hold back. Huh? It's Danish.
Found.
Found.
This is for my brother, Chris Weathers.
Mike.
And he used to live about 10 minutes from here. He was
Was in Dunia?
so he was Chris Weathers. So
One, there's also the conch. So if you're from Caribbean, South America, Africa, it is ideal for them to slow the conch as found it. He can basically show you how they love it.
Special way to do it, to blow that.
it was just so let's and
Yeah.
On the islands.
it's like you're trying to
Ooh, that's closer. Without.
that's
Anyone else want to?
That's right.
I'm gonna have a little bit of share of mine too. It was after.
but more time.
I was never raised by my father, my life, but we had a relationship. All the time I was 23, so I was about 28 there, and then we dropped off communication. And on a mushroom experience, I had the experience of experiencing his death as it was happening, and connected there through the mushroom experience last year. And then this recent one, he came to me as I was driving to work. I go down the little country back road from Mulberry. And, you know, when a spirit hits me, it's in their emotions, it's in the song, it's in a feeling. And so I felt his presence come over me. I passed the street with his last name, and there was a song on the radio, like, I think it's Halo or something, like a special song. And so we had a whole conversation. Like I had gotten a spiritual apology for not being there. And I'm like, there was more to it, but I was in the realms. I don't really remember all of it. I remember bits and pieces of it. So it gave me some peace in my heart to have that, you know, acceptance of apology and hate in my life. When I was younger. So his name is Ralph.
With just a little black thing forward for.
Already burned this finger. Grab your coat and go away and burn my finger. And for my grandmother who helped me break the lineage of my mother's side of the family. Ralph.
What changed?
Yeah. My mother's side. Just the lineage of a lot of fear and anxiety, holding yourself back, toxic relationships. As I wrote Power Story last year, my daughter came in and broke the cycle of a toxic relationship. 11 years she was with him. So I was happily writing the story, and then I was able to incorporate that into the story, showing the breaking of the cycle, because that's why they wrote Power Story on my story with my grandmother through spirit, how I was working through that and how she was guiding me to do those things, and then my daughter breaking it. So it just goes to show you all the work that we do and the impact that it has. And we set the ancestors free too.
Yeah.
Seven generations back.
One thing I realize as we do our healing work now, I really feel like we actually change the past
and the horrible things that we may have went through is getting rewritten as we do the work, in the present time. So, other people that were around you are going to get these little threads of healing that might change them, and they might come to you, or they might do their own healing path now. But that's come to me a few different times. But now, time isn't necessarily linear. It's more of like a torsion loop kind of thing.
I was about to say that too, and I had a lot of issues when I went through my separation with my daughter. There was a lot of conflict and things that were going on. I had to take a step back. I was made the villain of the story, and it was very hard to like be graceful and keep my quiet. But I had to do that. And it's hurtful behind closed doors, but I learned that, doing this energy work, energy carries, and your children are in your DNA. So there's nothing that anybody's going to stop from doing that healing work that you do with your children. You don't even have to do it in words, and I've asked my daughter's spirit team to guide her to something. Within 24 hours, she was guided to something that kind of showed her who she was as the behaviors that she was having. So you can do it through your energetics. You don't necessarily have to speak to that person or go that route. You can do it through your energy and what you want it to the outcome to be.
Sure.
But it may take a while. Like it took a couple of years. I mean, I had my separation 5 years ago, and maybe like 2 years ago, my daughter started to things started to get better, and then they were starting to see things that I knew that the truth would show and the truth would prevail at some point. As people are saying these things about me or whatever, because I knew who the fuck I am. So nobody's gonna change that. And for me, no matter what you say, I know how I show up. There you go. It's the first time I've ever yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Definitely, while you're telling your story, I found a velvet green button. I found a velvet green button.
That's yes.
Super strong.
Art shop.
Yeah.
Let me get relaxed.
You got the relax to get your mouth.
I hear it.
I do perfectly at home. Wow.
The brush up.
Pucker up really You have to make a noise too.
No, you're just making elephant sound.
Well, I say that so naturally, like, oh, just make
Pressure in the cheeks.
I just like to do it because the aspect. So you can exactly. But it's fun.
Right? Like it's like a it's like a
Yes, you could keep doing that. So being here is kind of hard for me right now because I've had a couple of men hurt me. So I really appreciate the men in this room right now. The energy you guys bring to me. Kind of have a similar story to you, Jason, with the tree and such. So July 7th will be the 10th year that my dad has passed away. And I met another man that God sent, and he made him so much like him. Like every little
there's so many little things that I'm like, how would God know this? Like so many little things, like the way he does little things, the way he talks, the way he walks, so many things. And wow. Next month I was gonna do a song called Misty. I wanted to let go. And in the song it goes pretty much like I'm a little kitten up in a tree, I'm helpless, like and I'm lost and that's why I'm following you. And so I got a message from my friend Brittany that my dad was coming through and said that he can't pass on yet because my sister got married. I'm the only one that's not married, and I think that she was saying that it hurt him a lot that he couldn't be here and wouldn't be able to ever walk me down the aisle. So I love my dad a lot, and I love Josh a lot, and it's sad when like father figures leave so soon. And even Josh, his middle name is Philip, and he was named after his father Philip. So not only am I putting one candle out for my dad, but him as well and his father. So thank you for your anger, and I know my dad would be so happy that he could be here.
I got tissues right over there.
What's his name? Clarence Herbert Hercules. He was the strong man of my life. Clarence Herbert.
That might can't be the other one might have been.
Push the top and then squeeze the pin.
Adam, would you like to light a candle for anyone?
I didn't even get the lighter over there. I was even better because you've seen Jason. Oh, this means so much.
Yeah.
No, snobbish, thank you. Oh, and my family's from the Caribbean, so I can't blow that horn. I got stitches on my lip. I can't. I got stitches, but if you can, please.
Do it again.
No space, bro. In my life.
So cool.
Thank
Speech
you.
building.
After that, try.
There's another dog out there.
Yeah, that's all.
Blowing down. We're going slowing down.
He doesn't like anything that's like blowing off him, so that's
Your trumpet.
Just make it look silly.
The key is the smallest amount of air with the most amount of pressure.
Yeah. And you sustain that long time.
Baby Pepito. You do it.
Go to each one.
Same thing.
I'm a little bit.
They're like the trick holding it, or like it's kind of
It's the next.
that is cool.
Good for your lung. It's definitely good for your lungs.
That is a workout for sure. That's so cool.
I'm gonna light candle number 5.
Yeah, you can play it.
Yeah, we
For Shell's dad, Michael, had a mini stroke last night.
Stunning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so lighting this candle for Michael Hyman, Shell's dad, had mini stroke last night. He's in the hospital and needs good vibes, so we're gonna send him over.
Michael?
Michael.
Literally last night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Harris is like, I don't know who the video.
He's so involved. Expensive. That's not gonna be so
Earthbound.
Yeah.
So I love the moon. Like
That's why I like that. I don't know the thing. Oh, yeah. Around the outside.
It makes metals involved.
That was
metal. Yeah. Oh, is it aluminum or is it brass?
I had no idea.
I think like these kind of metal ones. I know they make them like specifically like with the they make them under the full moon.
Yeah. That's just a straight copper.
Like marine brass, basically. Brass mixed. These?
Yeah.
Ancient. Yeah. I'm just gonna hold like this. Yeah, they really have like yeah, they're not super loud. Vibrate. They're loud. Yes. Vibration.
Ready to drop back in.
I have to go, guys. It was awesome. Thank y'all for coming here. Space. Love you. I'll see you again next time. See you. I will tell my friends. You got accomplices.
Like this would be like. Small one. It's all big center. So.
It's part of
It's always staying. She's getting the right.
They were playing the flute on that blue cap.
Yeah, yeah.
Come along, went. Come along.
The artist's journey.
See this. He's the one really kind of.
How's everyone feel about taking a few deep breaths? Let's deep breath in. And make a sound. Let's do shake a bit if you feel calm. I always feel calm and shakes. We're talking also that that's everyone.
That's all. What?
Yes. Question.
So an easy one.
What is it?
Hurts my body, but it fixes you. So the words
I'll get it by the end.
you get it by the end, but yeah. But it's all the elements are
Just
that, yeah. Earth, my body,
My body.
fire, my blood. Water, my blood. Oh, what? Earth, water, my blood. Air, my breath. And fire, my spirit. So I repeat that over and over, and then I do some mayas and stuff. To like repeat this, not fixing. Yeah. My body, We got wrap, but not probably past wrap that time. So this is a good opportunity to come together and do a little share. What do you feel at this point? Sometimes we set intentions at the beginning and set them yourself to yourself. So if you care to share about your intention or what came of this or something, whatever, this time, or you care to share something on your heart.
Yeah, it was really peaceful and relaxing, feeling.
Yeah, it was like, definitely relaxing.
Presence was great. Felt like the different all around. So I found me using dissidents and so it's perfect. They all just kind of just readjust and go with it. Awesome. Thank you.
You know, my whole intention was just to show up. You know, I just wanted to be here. That's been very important to me this year is showing up. And it was just fun. Honestly, it was a great time. And you just feel the love in the room. It's just, you know, everyone and you feel safe to be your authentic self. That's a beautiful gift.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
I see you.
Well, the masculine and holding it there.
Ground it down. I feel like 3 hours is more appropriate or something like that.
We should do it all day someday. Just like an all day. Around the fire.
Yeah.
I know there's I'll host for that.
All right. You're making plans.
Next time, Mark sounds.
I like your Egyptian thing.
Look at this brotherly love over here.
Right?
Love it.
Well, it's very nice.
We had the sister pile.
To have the masculine orientation. I was oh no,
The leopard.
that's a leopard dress on for this hearing. I mean, growing up, I definitely felt like I was more attuned to my yin connection. And my experience was a lot of either not divine masculine figures and you know, to be able to come and talk about my experience, that's been, you know, a scary thing. But, you know, great to have this place to share which he's got. That is you.
Any people's first experience here want to share? I'm not gonna stare at you guys. I'm just like.
I guess sure. I mean, it was just cool, like being able to jam with people. That's how I see it, because there's this beautiful thing that happens in music where you don't even have to communicate verbally. And I love those moments when, very specific moments when it happens, everything just connects to other people through music. And I love those moments. It was one of my favorite moments. So I got to experience that here today. So that's pretty cool. Thank you.
I am grateful for the opportunity to support. And so I like to do that with sound. Provide something in the background. Yeah, and stabilize and lets other people do something on top of. That's what I have to do.
I got my base layer.
You do it well.
That's divine masking right there.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
I wanted to, cause I met Sophia that long, long time ago in my old past. Men were off. Men were abusive. Men were liars. Just all sorts. And, that really does something. Says something. And now the whole timeline has flipped from our inner work to be able to be here in this beautiful space and feel safe and supported and heard and seen. And that is why it was, a beautiful gift to have this moment together today. I did only want to say that I love you, but I think it's very important what you said and shared. And I wanted to also acknowledge that I see you too, and I thank you for sharing that, because it's important that these men know how special they really are.
You know what song I was thinking about today that came on that I was like, wow, Spirit's really listening. It's like a Kanye West song. And it was like niggas are monsters, but niggas have daughters. And now I learned that women are something not to conquer, but to honor. And I thought that was crazy.
That's a beautiful one.
Right. We love the dads. We love our dads.
So you women know, a lot of men grow, and it does take a lot of effort, but like there's opportunity for everybody to be a better person if you want to.
I feel very blessed in these spaces, these communities. I have never had so many healing men. I don't say healed because we're healing. It's the constant. Self. But so many men that I trust and I lean on and I feel safe. One of my friends, I love Joe. I told him when I was reflecting, I was like, I feel so safe with you and so many other men in this new circle. It's like, man, safe to, it doesn't feel like just, that should be a standard, right? But it's not, that's okay. About our own, what we can put on into the safety of that presence. How beautiful that is. Thank you all for showing up and just being yourself, being authentic. That's a lot of what the safety is. It's showing up as your authentic self. And allowing the feminine to do the same on the stage.
High above me, she's so lovely. Can you hear it?
Wow, where did that come from?
I heard it.
Sounds
Oh, you did? Oh.
It was appropriate.
Thank you all for being here. Single person added a layer to this beautiful collaborative co-creation. Amazing. Everything.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yep.
Tell your other friends. That's all it can. I don't have a date. We'll figure out the date.
We do have a value for 2 weeks, but it's events. I will be available. I have a friend.
Where are you going now?
Okay, I have a friend who's a finalist in the Florida's Funniest Comedian competition.
What?
Yes, and if she wins, then she'd be the first woman to ever win Florida's Funniest Comedian competition. So yeah, she's doing it at the Funny Bone in Orlando. If anyone cares to go,
What's her name?
her name is Erica. So yeah, it's on the flag. Funny Bone Orlando.
on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's on Wednesday. Tickets are free if you use code FFC. Florida's Funniest Comedian FFC. So yeah.
Cool.
We should make a film.
Yeah.
Roll up playing our drums and
Yeah.
instruments. The party spot.
So she comes
It's
out.
not funny, so we can't.
It's another comedian.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
At least it's
Highest they've ever been.
At least it's free.
The stakes are high and they're red.
Oh. If you have a tab open, go close it.
Ah, yes, that's that.
Yes.
Does
I can't believe
anybody,
this.
does anybody have events that they want to share?
Yeah, in the bench one.
The open mic poetry. I have a poetry open mic at Noble Brew. That's going to be every second and fourth Tuesday, and I'm doing it with my good friend and community member. That's a great caller. So guys, like to know that, let's share your voice.
That's a word.
7 to 10 p.m. The next one's going to be on July 14th.
Nice.
I'm going to try to be there.
No, it's not, but I'll be there in spirit.
Anyone else?
Happy Father's Day, Father.
Happy Father's Day.
And if anyone cares to join, another community member, I know you told me this
Yes.
show. Juneteenth, okay. How do you want to do that? Should poet on Sunday.
June 19th. Juneteenth.
Yeah, so he's having events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is the poetry event between 1 to 3. The featured poet, along with other incredible poets, such as the Charles Hines and the Poetic Prophet, and a few others, which is great.
Flyers are at the register here.
Go by Chucky Ketchup. That would be my state name if I was doing it. At least I have a second.
It's good because.
Yes.
He's a poet, not a comedian.
Coffee event that's at the register.
Oh, they got them up front?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it on Facebook and I said, oh, I want to try to go to that.
Yeah,
You know, the kids,
I can go Friday.
Yeah, probably right night.
Friday? Yeah. I love them. Well, it's open? Open mic music? Or is it
no, it's a feature show.
it's just a feature show?
Where's it at again? Where's Diaspora? I'm sure I've never been. Is it called Diaspora Gallery?
Diaspora. Oh, no.
Or maybe keyboards.
It is, yeah. It's not too far.
Well, Does everyone feel complete with your chairs? Yeah. Yay, we did it!
Once a sliding.
Yeah.
Better to be broken than choking.
Friday, be there.
Guys, good?
Sweet.
All right, who needs help with storage? Get them out. Cards and stuff.
Yes.
Somebody else.
Everybody. Six, nine.
Did not expect that we just be doing.
That was fun. Yeah, the last thing was doing that. I was like, oh my gosh, people played it in your head.
Here, right?
Was that? Sorry, not in here, but yeah, right, yeah.
Hey, you can put any rock you want there. Or...
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I enjoy them.
Close it out.
All the way. I'm gonna cut out the next one before you go.
I think that's quite a.
It's okay.
Put it on the appropriate place.
This one is you like playing with the next one. Yeah.
There's some. There's a lot of guys outside the door cleaning water. Down the hydrate. All that.
That smells so good. Yeah.
Yeah. What do we do with all these extraneous potatoes?
No,
I need to do that. I feel like we should help them already. If you know what's weird?
Yeah.
We have a birthday. Yeah, we're fixing all your things.
Jason, I got 2 new fruits coming.
Do you? I only have 30 plastic ones.
Back order. Okay,
Or this afternoon and speed early.
That would be a good name.
How much?
Echo Thrift on Bloomingdale. $5. Well, it seemed a little.
Yeah, like 60. Take a look at it.
The really interesting is the end of it was flared out, so it looked like nothing. That's how I do like kind of odd references too, just to make sure I know. There's so many like Stephanie, General Jason. There's only one Fed, right?
Move it down.
This new people's phone. Yeah. That's also great to be there. Yeah, it's
Around for the I liked when I heard it. That's his name. Yeah, they're
Everybody, thank you.
Actually, that's kind of why my dad's